Welcome to the Traitors. Hello, and welcome to episode 7 of my reactions to the Traitors. Episode 7 of the Traitors UK Season 3. If you would like to see the full version of this reaction video, all the way start to finish, uninterrupted, uncut, I have Patreon, link in the description. You can check that out for just $5 or your local equivalent per calendar month, and also get early access to these episodes over there, so go check that out. I recorded this live on Twitch, so if you catch me talking to anyone and you don't know who that would be, it's Twitch chat, so link to Twitch is down below as well. Come along and watch that along with us, and join in with the reacting. It's great fun. But yeah, without further ado, let's just jump right into the episode, shall we? Previously.
Those who make it to the final will no longer reveal their true identities as they leave.
Why are they reminding us of that now? We're nowhere near the final.
You started crying over Livy? I didn't realise you were that close.
Yeah, I was. Livy actually brought your name up.
Surely it's Linda's time to go. I like Linda. I don't have anything against her. I just can't believe she's still there.
The losing faithful will be murdered by the traitors face to face.
Face down on the table are 8 cards. One says life.
Okay.
You will take it in turns to pick a card and turn it face up. If you find the life card, you survive.
So it's just luck for the final round.
You will be murdered.
No way.
I'm gonna go with this one.
Okay. Come on, Leon. We got this. Let's go. I've liked Leon for most of the series, but his handling of the whole click situation really made me appreciate him. He was willing to self-reflect and actually look at it from other people's point of view, which I thought was good. I thought it was really, really mature. This is it. This is the life card. The way they've built it up. That's the life card.
Last night, the traitors committed their first face-to-face murder.
First? As in, not only... First. Okay, so they're going to save Leon and Fozia to enter last. And because that was leading us to believe that that was a life card, I'm going to say Fozia died. And that's where they chose to cut it to make us flip. So I'm actually going to pick Leon to turn up at breakfast. Fozia deserves to go for taking at least a whole day to find the bar. She still hasn't actually shown up in the bar. Well, which she was supposedly heading for while Linda was writing on the painting.
If I'm really honest with you, I'm scared that, you know, if I like overly defend you because we haven't spent that much time together.
Feel like that. If it comes to it and it's going to go that way, spoke for me.
Wow. Linda, Team Traitor to the end, even though she gets nothing out of it.
It's time to get my traitor head on and to fight back with everything I've got.
You should probably have had your traitor head on for the previous 6 episodes, to be honest.
I honestly thought I wasn't going to make it today.
Oh, what was that look from Frankie?
Anna, Leon,
Fozia.
Alexander. Oh no.
So yeah, they've left the 4. Then, so Alexander and Anna are going to turn up next and tell them about the game. And then we're going to have the suspense over which one died.
Oh my god.
You're thinking, where's Alexander? Anna, Fozia, Leon. Last night, the traitors were feeling especially evil. They chose 4 players in plain sight to play a little game. 3 are missing. 1 is murdered.
Oh, they've gone straight into the dungeon minigame.
Today,
oh, that's so good.
the scene of the crime.
Oh, so we're really not going to find out who died.
If it is one of the newbies who are dead, then we've got 2 people that we know really well and 1 newbie. We can't think because emotionally we attached to the other 2 that it can't be one of those.
Yeah.
I mean, she's right.
What are your thoughts on Freddie?
Basically, Freddie's like instantly relaxed again now.
I have 3 sons and I can remember them crying their eyes out when they got caught because they felt guilty about what they'd done.
And obviously, all young lads are exactly the same. Go on, Freddie, lad.
Right, so I'm wondering why I'm still here. Is it someone I'm close to?
And that would be Leon, wouldn't it?
Leon or Mina.
True. And my thing is with Mina and Jake, both names have not been mentioned once.
Yeah.
And if I was looking at Mina or Jake, it'd be Mina that I thought would have trained, not
same.
Jake.
Oh, Mina's started to come up. It's crazy how people just randomly latch on to names.
Those four, what does it mean? That's what I'm trying to unpack.
Then is one of them a traitor?
Yeah.
I feel like one of them has to be.
Yeah, 100%.
Yesterday, the traitors chose Alexander, Anna,
I reckon Fozia got murdered.
and Leon to play
Final
a
answer.
deadly game. Your mission today is to find the missing players. Here, I have a scroll. On this scroll is a riddle and a location. Solve the riddle, it'll help you get to the location to find the first missing player.
Right.
Every time you find a missing player, you will receive the next clue.
So the first missing players will be Alexander and Anna, obviously. For our suspense.
You will have 60 minutes to find the missing players. If you do so within that time, I will add £6,500 to the prize fund.
Random number. Rounding it up or something. I thought it was going to be if you don't find them, they don't. Whoever you haven't found doesn't come back.
Hunt me if you dare. My vicious points were made to tear. Right, so turn it round.
Bears.
Clearing, no. Nettlewoods, no. Boggy Marsh, no.
Stag Forest.
Stag, yeah.
Stag Forest.
Stags get hunted and they've got antlers, the points.
What I didn't mention is the missing players are lying in coffins. Well, it is the traitors.
Claudia. Oh, you wascally wabbit, you.
There's a funeral thing. There's a casket.
Okay, I'm going to stick with Alexander, but I think it might be Anna, actually. But I'm going to stick with Alexander. I predicted it.
They're actually in a coffin.
I think Anna's more fun to be found first and have to explain it.
People.
Yeah, the traitors definitely designed this. Yeah, it is. It's Anna. How long were you in there for? About a minute and a half.
Last night, Alandi picked me up.
You've been gone all night?
Guaranteed he went back, had a lovely night's sleep.
You left first.
I left first, so I don't know who else is.
Oh, is it going to be in the order they left? That makes sense. Should have thought of that.
I do not walk, I do not run. I lay still and reflect the sun.
The sun.
Okay, so
It's the lake.
Lazy River.
No.
Idle Lake.
Idle Lake. Yeah, there we go.
Misty Meadows. A river run.
Come on, it's Idle Lake. Why are you still looking at options after Idle Lake?
Just good to see the daylight again. Lying in a coffin's very morbid.
I don't believe for one single solitary second that they did not go back to their comfy beds in their cabins for the night and then just get taken there first. And they've been in the coffin for about a minute and a half. Like, I don't think Alexander's in his coffin at this point when they're driving. I reckon they'll have a lookout, or the drivers will have a thing to, like, tell the producer at the lake, like, get him in the coffin now.
Oh, I can see a lake. I can see a lake.
No, I think they're looking for the coffin, not the lake, Freddie.
Where's the casket? Oh my god, in the boat.
in the boat.
No.
If vampires can do it.
Oh my god. I cannot believe there's a person
Okay,
in this
he might have
coffin
been in there for like
there.
5 minutes, not 1 minute.
This better be Leon that I'm doing all this for.
Nope,
It's
it's
coming,
Alexander, mate.
Better be Leon.
Why does everyone hate Alexander and Fozia?
Open it.
Told you. He's just heard everyone saying, this better be Leon, this better be Leon.
Yeah, I'm okay. Thanks very much. Thanks. I was slightly suspicious at how at ease he was after jumping out his own coffin.
He's a former diplomat. He's probably been in worse situations with a lot more actual risk.
So let's say I started. I didn't, but let's say I did. I would say to any...
Who started? Yeah, say who did.
Yeah, just exactly how it happened.
So why didn't he just describe exactly what had happened? Something didn't feel right.
At the end of that first round, the key thing is Anna was left with the life card.
Alexander, 3 of you alive and 1's been murdered.
Anna and me
I'd
are
hate them
alive.
too if I
Do
had
not
to survive
know
multiple
if I
murders
am
and they get to
alive.
jump in halfway.
Yes.
I mean, first of all,
If
they
you have any
jumped
more
in a
questions,
quarter
let
of the
me know.
way. Second of all, these people volunteered to get off the train in the first place so that you could play the game without knowing that they were going to get to actually go on. So they made their sacrifice.
I've got a tricky hand right now. There's a lot of suspicion on me.
Yeah. Yeah, Alexander might be in trouble here.
I don't know anything, and I'm sticking with that theory, so what scene, what crime?
I think our hour's nearly up. Yeah.
I mean, don't play too dumb, Mina.
Faster, please. There's someone in a coffin.
Go on, Frankie, get him told. But we didn't see who lost.
Find the last player at the burial site. put your cards together and the grave will be found.
Get your cards.
Count the suns on your cards, then search all the ground. So cards and suns.
Okay, so bury your sight.
Oh, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, there's clues on the actual cards.
Guys, this is 7.
You donkeys.
I read V11 as V111.
Oh, Frankie. This one that they put their hesitation on, they did it because they want us to think it's a life card. I think it's a death card. Who? Lord Ivar? Who's that? Yeah, I told you this one was a death card. Come on, Leon. Go on, Leon. Told you it'd be Leon. I'm on to you, traitors, editors, producers. I'm on to you. Fozzy's like, how much do I ham this up?
What is going on here?
Breakfast! You've been murdered.
Thank you.
Get wrecked. Fozzy looked a bit surprised at Mina.
I knew it was you.
Yep, and not even slightly surprised at Linda.
You're not gonna last. Get over it. Linda, get good night's sleep tonight, because you're going next.
Go on, Fozzy. Going down with a fight. Do we think Linda's finally going today?
Oh my god!
Oh.
Leon! Make love to me, Leon, please!
I've added £6,500 to your prize fund. The bad news is that Fozia was murdered.
I'm really sad that Fozia has been murdered in the game. She was my closest ally in the castle.
Quite a lack of reaction, to be honest.
For me, because it proves Fozia was a faithful, and that would leave me as the traitor.
And then now all you're going into is everyone being like, oh, but did you put yourself in? As if like I literally would have put myself through that.
Not saying one way or another, Leon, but we have to take Leon's word for the fact that he played a game. He didn't just walk off and win.
Oh, true. That is spicy. I hadn't thought of that. The fact that it's elimination means the final two, if it was Traitor Faithful, could have just been Faithful dies, Traitor lives. Alexander's smart.
Well, last night I was asked to hold Mina's drink.
Why was she asking to hold a drink?
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Can you go into billiards? Can you take that if you move room? Yeah, thank you.
Ooh, for the wrong reason, but are they onto the right person? There's a lot of mention of Mina in this episode. Surely Linda doesn't outlive Mina. Surely not. Mina's played such a good game, and Linda's... Linda.
Well, I was going to say something.
Yeah, I've heard. So
Oh, well, there you go. Oh, see, I'm being honest.
So you want to say maybe because you thought something I said was rude?
No, I didn't. No, that's
what I've just been told.
That's absolutely not what I said. I never said the word rude.
Okay.
Absolutely not. Somebody said.
Did you?
I swear to God.
I'm wondering, you know, if I do challenge her at the table.
Alex, are you looking at Leanne now? Good grief.
Leading.
I swear to God, if Linda outlasts Leanne or Mina, this group do not know what they're doing at all.
Alexander, you're going to come under a lot of heat.
A lot of heat? Oh, I thought some.
Alexander's like, can we turn the thermostat down a little bit?
I feel like I've got a massive X on my back now. This could be my last round table, and if that's the case, I will put myself on the line to try and catch a traitor.
Go on, Leon. This one's tricky. Feels like this is Leon, Linda, and Leanne.
You have lost 10 faithful. You have only caught one traitor.
Forget individuals for a second. Do you think it's fair to say this is the weakest group of faithfuls as a group that we've ever had? Because they're doing terribly.
I'm being told to look for a sign that someone picked me. Okay, I know somebody picked me yesterday, and you handed me your glass of wine last night. You asked me to bring your drink to the billiard room.
I didn't mark you. I didn't choose you. I did not hand you my drink. It's got nothing to do with me, and I am not a traitor.
I mean, what Mina's saying is true. She never handed Anna her drink.
How am I still here? How have I not been murdered yet? Am I close to somebody? And I said this in the vehicle, didn't I? On the way back from the mission. Wow. Could it be Leon? So first of all, I can look every single person in the eyes right now and say I am a faithful.
You also look Mina in the eye and promised that you didn't gun her.
Anything for me, bring it now.
In response to your request for people to bring things to the table,
Right.
I also have a...
I'm getting so annoyed now.
Well, it's part of the game.
You literally just asked for people to do it, Leon.
So I'm...
Okay, I'm waiting, Alexander.
Stroppy
I
chops.
was going to say that I was surprised when you got a shield from the cage mission, that your response to that shield, you said, I think the traitors tried to target me. I had a shield.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because at this
But I
point,
think
we
it's
didn't know that
clear.
Anna tried to get recruited.
But I think it's clear that the traitors were recruiting because no one went. And honestly,
Well, how
it
is
was
that
always
clear?
the smaller
Hang on a minute, hang on a
likelihood that
minute.
you were targeted.
Me and Mina
Always the
both
smaller
had
likelihood.
shields, right?
Yeah.
So when nobody walked in at breakfast, the only thing that we would assume right then is...
You thought that was more likely that you were targeted than they tried to recruit.
I'm gonna flip this and say that makes Mina more suspicious than Leanne. The fact that Leanne jumped to the wrong conclusion.
I'm sorry, that's not my intention.
Okay, well
genuinely.
that's how it's feeling.
But why do you feel strongly about that theory?
I've
But
just said because I just don't think that would happen.
Unless it implicates you, why
Listen,
would you feel
this does not
strongly?
implicate one bit. Put my name on that card, right? And I swear to God, I'll stand up there and I'll say I'm a faithful. It's literally embarrassing that we haven't got any other traitors.
Okay.
Whoa, she doesn't like the heat being turned on her, does she? Just thought she was really good under pressure. I think Leanne's maybe the favourite to go here, which is crazy to me.
I voted for you, Alexander. I just thought that...
My money's on Leanne. Who's going, guys? Who's going, chat? Before you get too many votes.
Not at all.
I'm really sorry.
It's the game.
I'm really sorry I put your name down.
Linda, I'm gonna stick.
Come on, Joe.
with you
I want
just
Linda
for
to
the
go.
same
I think
reasons
Linda
as
needs to
yesterday.
go. Linda's the correct answer here.
Lisa.
But people are blinded by it. They're going after Leanne.
I'm really sorry, Alexander, but there were other things.
Oh,
that I
Alexander's in the
heard
lead.
around the table that left me with doubt.
I could see him going.
Freddie, whose name is
I
on
just
your
think it's
board
Leanne.
and why?
Vote for yourself, Linda. I think you're an amazing woman, but just
Wow.
it's been going around for a while. So
Well in, Freddie. Good lad.
I'm voting for yourself, Leanne. Sorry, I just had a wee half-baked idea in my head.
2-all.
I'm sorry, Leanne.
2 for everyone.
I voted again for you, Linda. Still not quite
Linda's
sure
ahead.
who you suspect.
So I voted for yourself, Linda.
I knew he would. I knew Jake would.
But I just can't. I can't go against my gut feeling.
I voted for you, Mina. Sorry about spelling, first of all. Yeah, just a couple of things that I thought before, and then the drink.
That's
Yeah.
spectacular. Has anyone seen the Instagram account Traitors Can't Spell or whatever
Whose
it's
name is on your
called?
board and why?
I voted
That's
for
going on there.
Leanne tonight. It was just the strength
So
of
that's
your
Linda.
denials, Leanne.
One ahead of
I'm just a
Leanne.
passionate person and you are wrong.
Oh, has she gone Linda?
Linda, I voted for
Oh my
yourself.
god.
Your name's been going around a while. Could be wrong, but I just need to test out the theory.
I don't think she needed to. I think that might... If Linda goes by 1,
Sorry, Linda, I voted
it's going to
for
be
you
crazy.
tonight.
Although now
And
she's way ahead,
finally,
isn't she?
Leon.
No, Linda's gone.
I'm sorry, Linda.
Mina's good at reading what the group's voting. She's really good at that.
I am a traitor.
I know she teased the F, the faithful. She should have just F-bombed it. I'm a fucking traitor. I'd be like, go on, Linda.
Win the train on that train.
Recruit Jake tonight, Mina. Recruit him and hope he joins. I've been thinking Mina should recruit Leanne this whole time. I think she should recruit Jake now.
That was very nearly me, guys, and it would have been a very different reaction.
Okay, Leanne. Settle down. People haven't just stopped looking at you just because someone else went.
Did you see how mad I was getting? Because I was like, oh, I'm not a traitor.
Leanne, you need to turn it down. I don't think Leanne gets to the final. She's got, what, 4 more episodes to survive? I don't think she gets there. I would recruit Jake. Although I'm not sure if Jake could do it. But Jake's like so confirmed now. I'd either recruit Jake or Leanne, but Leanne now... Leanne's really under the collar, and I don't want a fellow traitor to throw under the bus. I want a fellow traitor to get through to near the end with me at the moment. So I don't think I want someone that's just going to get voted out to give them another traitor. The problem is, in this game, in previous series, I've always thought there's been a lot of people you could recruit. In this one, I feel like there's a lot of people that would say no. Oh, there's only one. Does she get the, you know, the one that they got that guy with in season 1, the either join us or you're banned or you're murdered? That'd be interesting. If you get one of them, that'd be really good. Here comes Claudia.
Tonight, as per the rules of the game, you must now recruit.
Okay.
You are going to choose a faithful to have a face-to-face meeting. They then have an ultimatum. to join you as a traitor or to be murdered immediately.
Right.
Wow, they're doing it face to face.
You will both come in here straight away and murder as usual.
Wow. With that ultimatum, I'd go Jake.
I only want to pick a female, and I just feel like sisterhood means something. There was no, like, backstabbing.
You backstabbed Armani, what you on about? Her wanting to find someone, to pick someone female is gonna knacker her here. It's Jake.
I feel like Charlotte is
Jake's
a
the
very,
pick.
very strong choice.
Charlotte is doing well, though, to be
She's
fair.
very smart, so I think she's a contender. I think Frankie could be an option.
Oh, Frankie be a great
because
choice.
people believe her to be a faithful. She'd fly under the radar, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Do I seduce Lisa? Would I do that to a priest?
I think it feels like a flub. I think Jake's the best pick. But these are good picks. Not Lisa, I don't think. Frankie would be a great recruit. Almost on par with Jake, I think. The thing is, with Jake, if there's a murder, they're not going to be looking for a recruitment, and Jake is the most confirmed player because he's been pushing on Linda since day one.
Dear Charlotte,
Charlotte's done a good job of clearing the heat
please make your way
from earlier in the series, I would say.
Immediately. She's had heat on her. I've actually accused her. Anyone coming in is going to have trust issues with me. But we need to work together, and I think I can gain her trust.
I think Charlotte might have been about the third or fourth best choice to recruit. Why would anyone say no? You've got to... Right, okay. I get why you do the cliffhanger there, but who's going to say no? No, thanks, I'll just go home, cheers. Like, it's a guaranteed recruit, because he's going to be like, no, I'll just go home. It's all good. So, thoughts. First of all, GG Linda. Getting banished on episode 7, when the heat was on her from episode 1, the most valid information in the entire series, by far, was pointing at Linda throughout the entire game, and she got to episode 7. GG. Mina, once again, finger on the pulse. That's not, you don't lick your finger to do that, but you know what I mean. She could see the writing was on the wall better than I could, that Linda was going, and voted along with it. I think Linda's, not Linda, I think Mina's weakness so far has been the recruitment side. Steve saying in chat, I think Charlotte is a perfect fit, as no one is talking about her and she's trusted. Yeah, I wonder if people will circle back around to, because they had that Ellen, who was the guy? Ellen, Charlotte, and a guy were, like, it was guaranteed one of those three, and they voted out the other two. Was it Kaz? I think it might have been Kaz, and they voted out those two, and both were faithful, and then they just stopped looking at Charlotte, so there's a chance. Also, Charlotte still got to reveal she's not Welsh, which Mina obviously doesn't know. I think Charlotte's a strong choice. I think Jake was a better pick, and I think now, once Mina said it, Frankie was a damn good pick as well. If it had to be someone female, for whatever reason, sisterhood, we never backstab each other, says the one who's voted for both traitors that have gone home. But if it has to be sisterhood, Frankie, for me, was a better pick than Charlotte. I don't think anyone has really looked at Frankie all game, which actually, to be fair, might be to a detriment. Eventually, people might bring her up just because of that. Whereas at least Charlotte's already been through the suspicion cycle. So, you know what? It may turn out to be a really good pick. I personally would have picked Jake. I think Jake's by far... Jake's the proct virgin, to use the clock tower analogy, in this game. Like, you know, Jake's golden. Especially with a murder happening, so they're not looking for a recruit. Yeah, I think Mina and Jake could get both of them all the way to the final. But, what do I know, eh? I thought Leanne was going home today. I think Leanne's still going to get banished at some point. I don't think she made a good case for herself, particularly. And even continued to make a bad case for herself afterwards. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of recruiting Charlotte. Will she accept? I think it's pretty much guaranteed she'll accept, because otherwise she's just going home. She's getting to see the traitor, so she knows she's either joining or leaving at this point. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments on the recruitment, on the choice, and whether you think she'll take it, and who you think they'll murder. Next episode, I think Alex or Leanne's gone. Yeah, the thing I'm finding about this series, though, is that it's very hard to predict episode to episode. They're jumping around with their suspicions a lot. Like, you'll have, like, remember that episode where only 3 people got votes, and it was Kaz, Anna, and Freddie, I think it was. 3 faithfuls. And it was such a close vote, it was almost a dead heat. And then I don't think there was any sus on the other 2, on Anna and Freddie, the next episode after Kaz left. Like, I don't think anyone voted for them, or barely anyone. It's wild how, like, they're like, yeah, it's guaranteed one of these 3. You know what, never mind, it's this person. Like, it's so... This series has been very hard to predict episode to episode. As the episode goes on, you can see people start morphing. Honestly, I think Mina could be in the firing line soon, because her name got mentioned by, what, 3 or 4 different people in this episode? And she's been sitting pretty this entire game so far, so... If Mina goes because of asking Anna to take her drink into the room, which was not a clue in the slightest, gutted for her, honestly. Just gutted for her. To get sussed out for a false reason, I know from playing Clock Tower, is one of the most frustrating experiences in this sort of game. Because it's like, yeah, you caught me, but no, you didn't actually catch me. You know, kind of like, it's not actually a deserved catch, and it just feels a bit frustrating. So I hope she doesn't go because of that. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you're new here. Share with your friends. Remember, link below to Patreon. $5 a month. If you're watching live on Twitch right now, which, by the way, if you're watching on YouTube, link to Twitch below. Go and follow and watch live with us. But if you're watching this on Twitch, it's !Patreon if you'd like to support me. $5 a month. You get to watch the full versions of this unedited on YouTube whenever you want via Patreon. You get early access to the edited version. I'm going to be doing exclusive YouTube streams of me recording for my other channels. So lots of fun stuff over there. Go check it out. But for now, all I have left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been EBEZA, you've been amazing, and I will see you next time.